Good day. Today we will be discussing how to create a classroom that supports all students. We will begin by defining inclusive education. Inclusive education is inclusion of diverse students and quality education benefiting their community and personal development. Inclusive education aims to ensure that the needs of students, for example, learning disabilities and learning styles, are catered for without any student feeling excluded. According to White Paper 6, inclusive education and training recognizes that all children and youth can learn and deserve support tailored to their individual needs and strengths. It values diversity as a normal part of human experience and works to remove barriers by adapting educational systems, methods, and environments. Learning is understood as occurring both formally and informally within schools, homes, and communities with the goal of empowering every student to participate fully and critically. These are some of the needs that should be met by inclusive education: age, gender, language, class, amongst others. By meeting these needs, students don't feel excluded or discriminated against because they are catered for. Some of the benefits of inclusive education include social benefits, which promote unity and belonging among students. This helps so that students don't discriminate against one another because they accept each other. We also have academic benefits, where students increase academic engagement and participation because they're exposed to different learning styles. In addition to this, we have psychological benefits. Student self-esteem and confidence is enhanced because their individual diverse needs are met. Here are inclusive strategies that can be implemented in the classroom. Through universal design learning, students choose the format that best suits their learning style, which could be visual, auditory, or kinesthetic. Using different mediums of instructions, students can be taught using visual aids such as a YouTube video or through a written document, or practically by performing an experiment. Fair access to learning materials can be achieved by, for example, giving visually impaired students a class reader in audio form while the rest of the class reads the written copy of the book. Building inclusive learning communities can be achieved by encouraging peer interactions, group work, and community building activities to foster a sense of belonging. Thus far, we've discussed the benefits and strategies of inclusive education. Now, we will discuss how to create a supportive learning environment. First, you can adopt a strengths-based approach by implementing, for example, the asset-based approach, which focuses on what the students have rather than what they lack. You can also use systematic approaches to understand learners holistically, meaning that educators can support students by understanding how their learning is influenced by interactions within their micro, meso, and macro systems, allowing for more responsive and inclusive educational practices. In addition, you can implement inclusive and equitable practices such as inclusive pedagogy to promote learning and acknowledge and value learner diversity to ensure all students are supported and empowered. Another way you can create a supportive learning environment is by prioritizing safety, care, and well-being, which can be done by building strong student-teacher relationships, for example. Through this, students feel more comfortable and confident sharing their trauma and abuse with the teacher. Also, by offering psychological support through the school counselor, you're able to prioritize the safety, care, and well-being of your students. Educators should also include Indigenous knowledge and digital assets in teaching, while prioritizing student safety and privacy, and valuing Indigenous knowledge systems as vital and respected sources of learning. Most importantly, teachers should manage their well-being to ensure that they're functioning optimally to help their students. This can be achieved by prioritizing your self-care, setting boundaries, and seeking support, especially when you're overwhelmed. Desmond Tutu once said, "Inclusive, good quality education is a foundation for dynamic and equitable societies." Thank you.